look at you
So,
and just like,
very nice. I think Coach Rick also had some question.
Yeah, this is a hard one, but you guys are all kind of smart, and this is something that hopefully you thought about. So you have gone through, some of you, this is a second year, third even, and you've had plenty of time to program, to learn from mistakes and so forth. What have you learned, based on your experience with FLL, that would apply to any scientist in a laboratory? What advice could you give, based on the experiences that you've had here, what advice could you give to a real scientist about how real research might get done in a lab? Little words of wisdom that actually would apply to anyone. Go ahead.
Well, in our missions, we always put comments on our programs so that we can go back to them and we don't have to go through each and every block to see like where we made the mistakes, so we can just read the comment and...
So documentation is a
Yeah.
bit of advice. What else?
To add to her point, we also would use divide and conquer. And if we use too big of a mission, there's so many error possibilities that you don't know where the mission went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we divide and conquer the mission, it would definitely be easier to debug the mission instead of just being, oh, did it go wrong there or there? Because there's so many possibilities in such a large mission.
So partitioning the problem space is the second one. What else? Other things that you can generalize that any scientist could use. You think of one more? Think about what you guys did. Think about what you've learned.
Think about what you guys do.
Simplicity.
No,
So
yeah,
Occam's razor, the simplest solution,
We-
probably the right one.
Like scientists, our teachers always tell us that mathematicians are lazy and they don't want to do all of the work, so they just want to make it as simple as possible to still get the correct answer. So like in math here, we want to do the simplest thing to get the most accuracy.
Good. Let me ask about one more. Does anybody know what the word entropy means?
8th graders were looking to you.
Entropy.
I don't know.
It wasn't in our
Maybe it wasn't in our
So
group.
entropy is a fancy sciencey way of saying things tend to fall apart. Errors tend to happen. What did you learn about entropy by doing your missions?
Well, we've learned that entropy occurs if the missions are too long, causing errors to become the amount of errors will increase by the mission increasing and the force increase and the momentum increase.
Yep.
And
Also, the number of problems increase, don't they?
yeah. So
That's
also
excellent.
if we don't
And how do you kind of overcome that? How do you